Welcome back to City Week, ladies and gentlemen. Now I'm being joined by the Marketing and Communications Manager from the City of LaGrange, Katie Van Schoor. Katie, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Alton. I always like being with you. Thank you for letting me talk.
Well, you know what? I love guests that talk. Because that makes my job a whole lot easier, you know what I'm saying?
I do know what you're saying, but I appreciate it.
And I got one today, so thank you, Katie, for being
You know
on.
I can talk.
I know, but you know what? We have a great time, though, Katie. And when you have something really important to talk about, I think you have to get the right people to help get the message out. Just like I had on just a moment ago, I had on Meredith Key, as she was talking about blocks and how important that is for our community to help get our kids ready by that third grade reading time frame. And then we're here to talk about something that would just kind of help to continue that segue, and something that you have now taken up the mantle to run with. We want to say thank you to Stephanie Preston, who has carried this torch for a number of years. And we're talking about LaGrange Has Talent, and we're going to get to that in just a moment. But before we do that, Katie, tell us a little bit about your role with the city, if you don't mind.
Well, I'm the Marketing Communications Manager for the City of LaGrange, so my job is to get the word out. There's so many great things about the City of LaGrange, and you do such a great job on City Week telling everybody what's going on. But that's my responsibility. I kind of help get the word out and update everybody on so many of the goings-on here in the city. So much good stuff going on, and you know, we've got great things. Of course, your community development, he's in charge of a lot, everybody. He's kind of a big deal around here. But everything that he does, I try to get the word out, and I try to let the media know. We try to make videos here at LGTV, and usually I don't like to be on camera because this is about our community, and we want to celebrate our community. But you know, LaGrange Has Talent is a passion of mine, and it's so important for our community. And if anybody has a kid, knows a kid, is related to a kid, this is about you. So listen up. So that's everybody.
That's everybody. You know, and we're talking about LaGrange Has Talent. I think this is the, I don't want to sound incorrect, 5th, 6th year, I believe?
It's the 2nd year now. We talked about Stephanie Preston.
Right.
Yes, Stephanie Preston, she is such a wonderful person. I've always been inspired by Stephanie Preston. She's the one who's been doing Mary Market for so many years. Right. They raise money for the Magnolia Society. It's the Women's Leadership Council, a branch of the United Way of West Georgia. And you're on the board. You've been a great supporter. You've volunteered. You've been I mean, he's so involved. And
I try to be.
Well, he's
hard
been
to say
such
no
a great
sometimes to you,
representative.
Katie. You make it so convincing.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, it is. But you know, in all, I enjoy it though. I thoroughly do, because I believe in it just like you believe in it. And if we don't take the step and be that one,
that's right,
then you know, we can't leave it up to our teachers and to the education system. We all have to be working collaboratively to make this a community effort.
Yes, and that's why I'm involved as well, because of good people like you. And Stephanie Preston has been a great, she's been so great in these fundraising events. So she's been doing Mary Market for many years. Last year they began, and she actually came on City Week. She was so excited to be with you, Alton. She did LaGrange Has Talent for the first time.
That's right.
And I've always been a big supporter of hers because she's worked so hard on this. She's put so much into it. And this past year, she said, "Can you help me?" And I said, "You know what? Just like you, I can't say no to such good people who work so tirelessly for our community." And this is specifically for our kids. And I've got 3 girls, and it's so important to really, you know, pour into our kids and make sure that we're getting things going and letting people know the word. So Stephanie asked me to help her out this year, so I gladly said yes.
Well, very good. Now let's talk about LaGrange Has Talent. Last year, as I was saying, I said 8 years, but you're right. Mary Market started it out, which was a great event that was held out at the Callaway Conference Center. And then last year we transitioned into the LaGrange Has Talent. Because when we think about it, we do have a lot of talent here. Some of it's hidden talent sometimes, and then some of it is talent that we already knew about, but they've gone to the next level. So talk a little bit about LaGrange Has Talent for us, if you don't mind.
Yes, I'd love to. Starting September 1st through the 30th, we are accepting uploads of videos. So if you have a phone, and most everybody does, grab your phone and record your friend, record yourself doing music, singing, dancing, magic, anything. It can be anything. We're looking for fun people. So from September 1st through September 30th, upload your video to LaGrangeHasTalent.com. it's all on that website. Everything is on that website. We'll put updates on the Facebook pages, and we'll do some little ads and stuff and really push it out and get people to talk about it. But LaGrange Has Talent, that's where you go. Then October 1st through October 30th, we're going to vote. We're going to ask everybody, one vote equals $1, $1 equals one vote. So the top 10 people who get the most votes will be invited to a show November 15th, which is LaGrange Has Talent.
Okay.
I'm hawking things too. You can buy these for $25 too, the yard signs. But and then the top 10 will go to Troop. Will be at Troop High School, 7 o'clock at the Troop High Fine Arts Auditorium, and then you come in there and you enjoy all the talent. Okay. So it is going to be so much fun. And the winner, gosh, I missed out on the most important thing.
I'm gonna get you there.
$2,000. The winner will win $2,000. And this isn't just by votes. The top 10 are the top vote getters, but there are going to be judges, professional judges that come in, and they're not from around here, no ties from around here, and they will judge the best talent. Okay. And actually last year, and they get $2,000, and the top vote getter of the top 10 will be our People's Choice. They'll get $500.
Okay.
So it's a lot. And you know what? Last year we had 2 big winners were kids under 16.
Oh my.
Our top winner was Charlie Key, and she is just a little dynamo. She sang Jolene, Dolly Parton's song Jolene, and she nailed it. And then our little girls, they were in 4th grade at the time, they're in 5th grade now from LaGrange Academy. They sang a duet. They just got their mom to record them, and they got their music teacher, Miss Elise, to just record them. And they sang a song that they wanted, and they got the most votes, and they won $500. So they're our People's Choice winner.
So there's not a whole lot of work that you have to do to prepare for this.
No, nothing.
I mean, pop up a video, download it, upload it, and then sit back and then tell your friends and family members to go out and vote for you, correct?
And we'll tell people to vote. We'll help push it out there. We'll get on our Facebook page, and you can put it on your Facebook page, and we also will help you do that. I mean, you can go to church and say, can you give me some money for this, LaGrange Has Talent, but just know that the money that we raise, it goes to early education initiatives like Blocks. Meredith Key is tirelessly working to help get our kids more educated, kindergarten ready.
Absolutely. And we're talking about that, Katie, and Meredith mentioned, and you all were talking before you came on about the reading percentages, as far as being on level at 3rd grade. And I think you 26.4%. Talk about that if you don't mind.
Yes. I have 3 children. I'm a graduate of the public school system here in Troup County, proud Granger, and right now our reading levels in 3rd grade are about 25, 26%, like you said. That means about 74% of our kids in 3rd grade are not on reading level. What Meredith and what the Magnolia Society of our Women's Leadership Council of United Way of West Georgia, what we're trying to do is to get kids kindergarten ready. So that's what Blocks is, Babies Learning on Course for Kindergarten Success. So what we're thinking is, if we can get these kids ready for kindergarten, then if they're ready for kindergarten, they're more apt to be on reading level. And if they're on reading level in 3rd grade, then they'll graduate. That's right. So if we can start early, then we'll have more success in the end. I mean, you can read to your baby in the womb. I'm actually Kinder Music certified. I'm not sure if you know what that means, but that's very passionate for me, where you can start singing to your baby and reading to your baby in the womb, in utero. I know people might think, why would you read to your baby?
Why not?
Why not? What do you have to lose? So read to your baby. This works. And there are so many studies, and we're working so hard on this, and there's so many programs like the Jungle Bus, of course, Blocks and Success by 6. And I've always believed in it, and I've helped Success by 6. I've volunteered with Kinder Music, teaching baby music, and touching your baby and talking to your baby and reading to your baby. It's so important that the babies have that connection with somebody, and that they can be ready by kindergarten. And one more thing, I know I'm very long-winded, so I apologize.
It's very good and relevant.
Thank you. But 80% of our babies' brains are developed by the age of 3, and a lot of kids don't go to school before kindergarten. So if 80% of our babies' brains are developed by the age of 3, and 90% are developed by the age of 5, then what are we putting in our babies' brains? What are they doing? They're connecting. They're making those synapses, those connections. So it's so important, and we're trying to get the word out, and that's why I'm a part of this fundraising. It's a passion for me because our kids deserve it. Our
And I can
community
tell.
deserves
That's
it.
right. I can tell, Katie. Because, because of the fact that it goes to the economic bottom line of the community.
It does, and you know very well
Absolutely.
that people look at our test scores.
They do. And they look at unfortunately, the poverty rate. And if that rate is, at a number that they just, like, my goodness, how are they surviving? And by doing that early learning and getting our kids at that 75 and higher percentage rate by third grade, it lowers our poverty rate overall when they come back to the community.
It does, and you know that. But we've got great people in our school system. I don't want to dog our school system because there are some really hardworking, really good people. And this number is not too far from the state average. So many other counties in Georgia are struggling with this issue, getting our kids on reading level. And, we're about 33% for the state. So, we're all in this together.
That's right.
And, and I know that the Strategic Planning Commission, they have identified 3 main issues for our area. And it's poverty, economic development, and early learning. So this is really important. Hand
in hand. So, Katie, as we get ready to wrap up, LaGrange Has Talent. I do have a registration form. If they wanted to get more information, how the website I know is LaGrangeHasTalent.com. They can get everything they need there.
Yes, you can. Just go to LaGrangeHasTalent.com and you can upload your video there. You can find out information. You can see who won last year, Charlie Key. You can find out more about her. You can vote on there. So actually, I think it's live right now. So you can go up and go ahead and upload your video. And that's until September 30th, from October 1st to the 30th. That's when you vote. And we'll have all that information there. And of course, if you want to call me, you can always, I'm going to give my number out, 706-883-2015, and then, or 2055. My cell phone is 706-302-7356. Who does that? Who gives their cell phone? I'm ready to get
serious.
That's right. That's right. And it's mercervanshore@yahoo.com. So you can email me. I'll help you. I really want to get everybody involved. And the grand prize is $2,000.
Absolutely.
And one more thing, I got some doctors too. They've already committed. Dr. Schoor, he sent me his video.
Really? Is he playing again?
He has got 3 other doctors, and they are playing guitar and singing.
Oh, really? I thought you were going to say dueling pianos.
No, I don't know. I don't know. I think that's what he's doing, because I think you get a chance to do something else for the performance, but we'll see.
Okay. Well, Katie, I'm going to tell you, this is wonderful. And I know that our community, as always, will come out and support LaGrange Has Talent. So young people, every person, get your videos uploaded, and we'd be happy to see them. And I know it's going to be awesome. So, Katie, thank you for coming on today.
Thank you so much for allowing me to be here, Alton. I really appreciate it.
Anytime. You're welcome, okay?
Thank you.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned for more City Week coming up in just a moment.